Hey guys, what's up? This is Brian, man. I'm back with the next video. I know last time we were talking about I was talking about mission statements. I was talking about how once you understand what your purpose is, you need to come up with a mission statement that kind of guides you, narrows it down to what your life is going to be about. If you haven't watched that video, go back and watch that, because like I said, my videos are an increment of information. So you watch the one before that leads to this one, and then this one leads to the one after. So what I'm going to talk about, usually I talk about the experiences that I had when, the things that I wanted to learn when I was growing up that I didn't learn and I'm learning now, and all the experiences and the wisdom that I've gained by praying for it, asking for it, maybe going through situations and then praying for wisdom and God granting me solutions to these wisdoms. So after you've written your mission statement, after I wrote my mission statement, what I learned is that you need to learn about yourself. You need to learn about who you are, how you operate, how you run things. Remember, you didn't create yourself. You didn't even give birth to yourself. So you found yourself here. Sometimes I know I say that you went online when you're about 3 years old. That's when like your brain kicked in. That's when you're like, whoa, that's my arm. Who's this? Whose arm is this? Whose leg is this? You've seen like kids staring at their arms and legs and wondering like whose leg that is. So that's when a lot of people go online when they're like at 2 years old. That's when the brain kicks in. Like, in other words, what I'm saying is the earliest memory that you have. All right, so you need to understand who you are, and one way you can do that is, of course, the Bible, and the other way you can do that is through you can do your personality test. There's thousands of them online. There's books you can read. The one that really I loved the most, I'm sure there are other better ones, but the one that I used is Personality Plus. Personality Plus categorizes your personality into 4. There's 4 kinds according to that book. And what that lady does is you do a test, and the top 2 that you score the highest on are the ones that you should focus on. That's like usually what your operation system is on. So once you understand what it is, then she teaches you what your advantages are, advantage of being that personality, and disadvantages of being their personality. But the reason why she shows you the disadvantages so that you can work on those weaknesses. You can work on them, and so that way they're not stopping you. They're not like a hindrance to your purpose. They're not a distraction to your purpose. So you work on those, and once you work on those, you also continue to work on your strengths. See, I'm at the beach right here, Long Beach. So I decided to do the video on Long Beach. I know the sun's behind me, so I get a little dark. So that's what you want to do. You want to work on your strengths. You want to work on your weaknesses, so that they're not a distraction to your purpose. The aim is to make sure that you're actually working on a lot of things on yourself and outside of yourself. Mostly it's you. You want to know who you are. Because one thing for sure is, if you don't know who you are, how are you going to know who other people are? The first person you hang out with is yourself. You're with yourself the most. So, you need to understand how you operate before you start understanding how other people operate. See, a lot of people wanna learn more about others. They want to change others before they want to change themselves. The first person you should change is yourself. And once you understand yourself, it becomes a little bit more easier to understand others. You become more curious about other people. You start wondering, what are they like? You start doing more and more researches and understanding of how other people, operate. And that makes it more interesting. But the first person should be you. You should be the first person that you want to know about. And once you understand yourself, do as many personality tests as you can find. So that way you get a well-rounded, different angles of view. And that gives you more confidence. You understand yourself more. Obviously you'll never understand yourself 100%. So it goes without saying that you'll never understand somebody else, other than you also 100%. But at least you can know enough to know how to operate when things are going right, how to make them keep going right, and you can understand yourself to when things are going wrong, how to get back on track. And why do you get upset at certain things? Why do you behave the way you behave? Study your parents, study your siblings, study your friends, and understand why you do the things that you do. And the more you understand yourself, the easier it becomes to live yourself and to handle yourself in every situation. And the whole purpose of this, again, is so that you can minimize distractions when it comes to fulfilling your purpose. That's what we're trying to do here. We're trying to reduce the mystery, to reduce the unknown. There'll always be the unknown, but we're trying to bring it down to a manageable level. All right, and with that, guys, it's a short video, but that's what I wanted to say for this message. This is all about know thyself before you know thy other person. All right, okay, so we'll see you on the next video. This is Brian out from Long Beach, baby.